Hey guys, what's up? Cash Voz back today with my first movie review for my season 2 on my channel. So, like you saw in my last trailer, guys, we're going to be reviewing today the 1984 film The Terminator, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger as the T-800 model. So, now that we know what we're going to review today, let's get started with my overall rating. Okay guys, so first of all, for my overall rating, I have to give this movie out of 4 stars. I give this 3 out of 4 stars. So yeah, I give it like a 75% score. That's like a C grade. So I still think this movie passed for my standards. And for Rotten Tomatoes percentage, like I said before, that would be 75% Rotten Tomatoes I give it. And so that is pretty much my overall rate for this movie. So let us get on to my thoughts and recommendation of the film. Okay guys, so first of all, my recommendation of this movie, if you are a fan of the Terminator franchise, or if you haven't seen any of them, then I would recommend that you do see this one that introduces it all and kind of tells the backstory about, Skynet and what its main function and main primary goal was when it was built and created. And if you're an Arnold Schwarzenegger fan, then you would like this one. He's pretty, you could say, badass in this one. And so that's what I recommend. I recommend you do see it if you're an Arnold Schwarzenegger fan, or if you're a Terminator fan, or if you haven't seen it, then do see it, because it's a pretty good science fiction one that takes place in the future and the past at the same time. It's like both time dimensions are going back and forth. So, that's what the movie does. And it gives, dates and location, mostly, Los Angeles, California. So that's my recommendation. My thoughts on the film was, I thought this movie was pretty well done. But I have seen all of the movies at least once over, and I have to say that this one, the first one in 1984, was kind of more of like a horror movie in a way, because, it was pretty science fiction, definitely, and it was pretty action-packed, and the acting was very good, and the theme music was pretty suspenseful with every scene that it fits with. Of course, we have Arnold Schwarzenegger, and he pretty much just fits the role. I don't think they could have got a better guy to be the T-800, robot model as, the human flesh appearance, which they chose Schwarzenegger to play the robot's, skin part. So ever since he came through through Skynet's time traveling, lightning time traveling process, people in the theaters were like, "Whoa, would you look at that guy?" So yeah, that's what I have to say when I first saw that. And also things about this movie was, yes, it was action-packed, and I do give this a very good rate, first of all. And although we kind of can see a little bit of the other main character, Sarah Connor, played by Linda Hamilton, I believe. But if I am not right, then please correct me in the comments below. Maybe I'm asking you right there, Scott Applier Popcorn fan, or you 140550, aka Alfonso. If I'm wrong on that actress, then please let me know. But I believe it's Linda Hamilton. If I'm not, please correct me. So, yeah, so we see Sarah Connor's character in this one. In this one, she is portrayed at first as kind of a little, like, ee, or kind of, a scaredy cat. A little bit, I guess, prissy or ladylike. But what I liked better in the second is that, well, we're not here to really rate or review the Terminator 2, which is Terminator 2 Judgment Day. But what I liked her in that one better was because in that one, she was more brave and she was more badass and like tough. And in this first one, you're like, oh, come on, really? It's like you've never seen a person get murdered anywhere in Earth before, or it's like you haven't seen a crime before, or never heard about it. But it is different though when you're the target that's being eliminated, or when you're being terminated by some killer that's hunting you down. Of course, that could be very traumatizing, so I think she was very traumatized in this one, and very scared. So, that is pretty understandable in that case. So, maybe that was the side that the movie makers were trying to have us see, that she was in fear in this one. And the next one, she didn't have fear anymore because she experienced it all and it was destroyed at the end of this first one. So if we have here, this is the T-800 model. This is what it looks like inside. And here is Arnold Schwarzenegger, is what he looks like on the outside, because it looks like a human and it bleeds like one but has no emotions. So, actor Michael Biehn, can you please tell us about that again to see if I'm correct?
Alright, listen. The Terminator's an infiltration unit. Part man, part machine. Underneath it's a hyperalloy combat chassis. Microprocessor controlled. Fully armored. Very tough. But outside it's living human tissue. Flesh, skin, hair, blood, grown for the cyborgs. Cyborgs don't feel pain. That Terminator is out there. It can't be bargained with. It can't be reasoned with. It doesn't feel pity, or remorse, or fear. And it absolutely will not stop. Ever. Until you are dead.
Okay, well thank you so much. So, now that we all pretty much got that settled, my other thoughts of this film was, so yeah, I thought it was very good, and I have to say my most favorite scene was when we finally get to see Arnold Schwarzenegger's skin parts being like chipped off and damaged as the robot, and we finally see what the inside mechanical parts look like. Especially in that factory at the end where Sarah Connor, got that machine to finally crush it and kill it. And yeah, so that was my favorite scene, which was the final, battle scene chapter. So, that's pretty much all my thoughts and my recommendation. So now let us head on to the conclusion. Alright, so, in conclusion, let's do a quick sum up. So, first of all, my overall rate. I do give this 3 out of 4 stars. That's just a 75% C passing grade. And Rotten Tomatoes, 75%. So, that's still pretty good. My thoughts of the film, very well done. Like what I said before, all of that before is what I thought of the film. And my recommendation, I do recommend it if you are Arnold Schwarzenegger fan, science fiction fan, or if you just like robotic stuff and pretty much guns and all that, then I do recommend you see it. But also, gotta warn you guys, it is rated R, so it does have a lot of strong language, so just, so you might want to just watch out for that. And that's pretty much it. So now to wrap this whole thing up, thank you so much guys for watching my first movie review for my Season 2 on my channel. And don't forget guys to also at the end are the lists of my social medias. So please subscribe or follow or friend me. And also subscribe to my channel. And subscribe to Scott Applier Pop Cult Fans channel and U140550 aka Alfonso's channel as well. So that is pretty much all guys, and I also have listed in the video another poll button, so please put in your vote on what movie I should review next. And I am thinking about doing this entire Terminator franchise eventually, like I did with The Hunger Games in my last season. I eventually did all those films as a review, so I will put the sequel as one of the selections, but I'll put others as well because I want to keep my fans happy for what they want. And so I will see you guys next time on my next video. Cash Vaz out.